What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to give my opinion on what's been going on with ranked lately. I know we're a little more than halfway through the season at this point, and it's pretty clear what some people's opinion of ranked is. A lot of players, from pro players down to your average Apex player, has had some of the same opinions, and that is essentially that ranked has been in shambles since the start of the season. The ranked system is extremely broken in the sense that any decent player can get masters. As you have already may have seen, statistics and the numbers in regards to the distribution of who is what rank, and masters being the highest, most common rank that has been achieved so far this season, has been actually insane when you compare it to other seasons. It has gotten to the point where I almost feel as though ranked is on the same level as pubs, if not perhaps maybe even easier than pubs. If you started off grinding very early in this season, you have had the pleasure to potentially even hit pred, assuming that you've been playing every day and you've been getting on a consistent gain, which isn't the hardest to do given that the entry cost for playing is -35 across the board, meaning that even if you do happen to lose -35, you're not losing much, because chances are the very next match you queue into, you'll probably be gaining like at least 100 or something, given that you go positive as soon as you hit top 10. And unless you are dying off rip essentially every game, then you're going to at least hit top 10s in a few games, and if you play smart, then you can get pretty high placement. As I'm sure a lot of you have known, a lot of people have taken the rat to masters mentality since the beginning of the season, ever since it has been showcased that you could do no damage and have no kills and still hit masters. In all honesty, I feel bad for those people who did grind, who tend to grind ranked often, and the people who have always wanted to achieve, you know, diamond or masters, and they're probably really excited that they may have finally accomplished that milestone this season. But I feel as though for a lot of people it's going to be bittersweet, because there's going to be a large number of the Apex community that is not going to find them to be true masters players, true diamond players. Some people I've spoken to are very aware of this. They know that they have never come close to this rank in previous seasons, and they know that the rank system has made it easier to do so. But there are some who may not be completely aware of what changes came to rank this season. There are some people who actually still find it challenging, and they finally hit their gold rank, whether that be diamond or masters, and they're very happy for it and they're proud of it, and power to them. I'm not the kind of person to take away from someone's personal goals when it comes to their grind for ranked and what they may want to achieve. But as I said, they may have a hard time moving forward, as a lot of people probably aren't going to consider them to be actually at that skill level, and they'll call them out on it. The same with back in season 12, when ranked was easier then, which this season is actually worse than season 12. There's a lot of season 12 masters players that aren't considered real master players among a lot of people in the community because of how easy the season was. That was another season where there was a large number of masters players. I look forward to seeing what kind of changes they make to ranked moving forward, because there's absolutely no way it's gonna stay anything like this. And this match that you're watching is kind of a perfect example of the type of skill level you find in some of these lobbies nowadays. I hadn't played Apex in quite a while because honestly it got a little boring for me, because there was no longer a challenge in order to actually improve in the game or go against other master players who were closer to my skill level. And since I hit masters fairly early in the season, I felt as though there wasn't much for me to do after that. Grinding for pred wasn't possible, given that the pred cap goes up by a couple of thousand every day. So I took it upon myself to try and play different games. But I would love to come back to Apex next season and grind it out from the beginning, in true hopes that the rank system is adjusted to be a little more balanced. The fact that I went through this entire ranked match, barely haven't fought anybody, and we happened to win after watching the last two teams shoot it out in the open and basically kill themselves in order for us to grab the win. There is a extreme lack of skill in a lot of these matches, and not even the best players go against each other. The MMR is broken in a sense where you still tend to get paired with a lot of fairly low skilled players in the game, and you're not going against people closer to your skill level as a true MMR system is supposed to apply. So what do you guys think of ranked? Are you still having fun with it? And what kind of changes do you think are going to be needed in order to bring back the balance, or rather more balance than this current season? Because ranked was never perfect, but it was at least better than this. Sound off in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, keep grinding, and I'll see you guys in the next video. What did I just witness? What did I just witness?
You are the Apex champions.
And I didn't, so that bug where you don't get your bonuses from kills and stuff is still, it still applies? Because I only got 200 LP for that.